Next speaker is going to be James White, running for District 12 State Representative. James, come on up here. How's everybody doing today? That's real good. My name is James White. I'm from Conservative Kenneth, State House District 12, and I'm glad to be here. This was a historic turnout for Republicans, and I'm glad to be on the ballot on a historic turnout for Republicans in an event like this. Let me tell you something funny. I think Wayne Christian says I'm the only white guy in this race. My last name is White. Because he's the only Christian in the state legislature. But we're going to do well in Trinity County. I don't care what anybody says. I was told about this time last year, and I was thinking about this. No, I don't want to worry about going out Trinity County. You know, whatever Republicans out there, they will vote for you. I don't go out there to Trinity County. And they tried to remind me that I was an American black. And I said, well, look, that's not a problem. I'm coming out here to Trinity County. We're going to contest in every county because this is a race about our grandkids and our children. That's why you're here today. You're not necessarily here because of the Republican Party. And that's, you know, and I've been a Republican all my life. You're here because you're tired of speeches, you're tired of the rallies, and you want something to finally get done. You want something to finally get done in Austin, and you want something to finally get done in Washington. And I want to be your conservative guy to go to Austin and help things get done. When I began this, I started just from one simple premise, that we're all made in the image of God. And because of that, because government is involved in doing things for people that they can't do for themselves, government is important. And here's another thing. Everybody counts. Whether you live in Trinity County or Sandstone County or Angelina County, everybody counts and every vote counts. I tell everyone across this district, this is not a Republican seat or a Democratic seat. This seat doesn't belong to one person because they've been there a long time. This seat belongs to you, the people of East Texas. This is the seat that belongs to you. Well, I think some of the experiences I've had in life gives me an idea about that. I wasn't born in East Texas. Actually, I was born in Houston, and I was reared in Houston. Grew up in Houston, eventually went to college, graduated, and became an infantry officer. But I had two role models, George and Jethro White. They were my grandparents. And between the both of them, they didn't have a high school diploma. But what they did teach me from observation, they taught me about saving, they taught me about hard work. My grandfather was a Methodist pastor. They taught me about faith. And even more importantly, or just as important, they taught me about private property ownership. They enjoyed the idea that they owned the property under their feet. So in those cold fighting positions in Berlin, and they were cold, especially for a guy like myself, I said that when I get back to East Texas, or when I get back to Texas rather, I'm going to find me some property somewhere, I'm going to get me some cows, and I'm going to be just like Grandma and Grandpa. So that's how I got to East Texas, and I'm glad to be here in East Texas. So, as an infantry officer, I know about the sacrifices of why we're here and what it takes for us to enjoy the freedoms to be here at this hall. I'm a member of the VFW down in my county, in Tyler County. As a school teacher, I teach our children here in East Texas at Woodland High School, coach football, coach basketball, and I'm a small producer rancher. Got about 10 head. Okay? And I know the importance of property ownership. I understand the importance of our resources to restore and revitalize our communities here in East Texas. So people are going to ask. I get this question a lot. Why are you running? Your opponent, 13-year Democratic opponent. He's a nice guy. Why are you running against Jim McRunn? And it's quite simple. I'm a nice guy too, I think. But I'm running against him because I just think he's wrong on issues such as jobs and the economy. I go back and I look at his votes. He's voted for a payroll tax. He's voted against property appraisal tax. He's voted for permanent increases in your sales tax. He's voted for additional gasoline taxes. I don't think those are the right signals we need to be sending right now in this economy. More taxes and more spending. He's wrong on the issue of property tax, on property rights. I understand that there's a real important community here in Trinity County that's very interested in how they arrange their deeds and their property. And I understand he introduced legislation to try to solve that. But as a government teacher, I think I have a little insight. I haven't served the legislature. But you have to be consistent. You can't vote for the Texas Transporter and then step aside and say I want to introduce legislation to enhance property rights in Trinity County. So you have to be one way or the other. And so when I get to the legislature, I live in the district, I eat in the district, I sleep in the district, I work in the district. I'm going to fight for property rights here in Trinity County, just like I do in Tyler County, Angelina County, and San Jacinto County. Why am I running? I just think the opponent, the 13-year Democratic opponent, is just wrong on issues about the public safety of our communities. Republicans and Democrats, even liberals, and of course conservatives, we're tired of this issue of immigration being kicked around like political football. We want something done about it. And I think this is what I need to work on as your next state legislator. I need to work with other legislators. I need to work with our national government. We need to protect the border. And then we need to look at real substantive issues to solve. We need to work with our national government to give employers the tools to be able to check the immigration status and citizenship status of people that are trying to get work. Here's the issue, I think. As Americans, we understand throughout history. I've read that book, P.R. Paradise, Lone Star. We understand the invigorating spirit of immigration. We know how important it's been to our country throughout the years. But we also are a nation of laws. And we just want to do this. Just do it right. And when you come to do it right, assimilate to our culture and learn the language. Learn English. That's all we're asking you to do. Do it right. But unfortunately, the current incumbent doesn't see it that way. He's voted to allow foreign visitors, foreign residents, to use their foreign issued ID as proof to vote. But while all of us have to show a driver's license at Grocery Brothers to shop and cash a check, he voted against photo ID as proof of eligibility to vote. He's voted for the wrong incentives, such as giving long-term public benefits to folks who violated our laws and came here legally. I don't think that's the way we want to go. It's the rule of law. It's about being American. And about being American is more about a job. It's about principle. It's about liberty. It's about faith. It's about Constitution. And it's about our culture. And we're just going to ask people, we want hard-working people. We enjoy hard work. We enjoy the hard work of people. We just want you to come in and do it right and learn the language. Thank you for having me here. I'm going to ask you to do this. I know you're tired of speeches. You're tired of the rallies. You want something done. I'm just going to challenge you to do one thing before I close. Everyone, please take out your cell phone. Please take out your cell phone. I'm schooling. We're OCD about instruction. Please take out your cell phone. And I want you to text. I want you to go to your text. I know some folks don't know how to do it, but look. I want you to text at least one friend right now. And I want you to text and tell them to go to www.jameswhiteforeasttexas.com. www.jameswhiteforeasttexas.com. When you get outside, call and tell them. Okay? And send that text to them right now. When I started this race, folks know it was going to be hard. It was going to be tough. Yada, 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 yada. Well, look. It's supposed to be tough. Many of you are small business owners. You're going through tough times managing your budgets, keeping our East Texans employed. Of course, all of us are fathers and mothers and grandmothers and grandfathers. We're sitting around the table trying to manage our pocketbooks and our family finances so we can keep food on the table, keep our kids clothed, get them school. And most importantly, we've got young men and women from East Texas serving on the frontier for freedom, protecting our liberties right here. So the toughest and hardest thing I have to do is drive through some of the most prettiest, beautiful land in East Texas, or Texas for that matter. And meet some of the greatest people in Texas. I think I got a real good draw. I need your support. As a school teacher, we have these deliberations. I need 3 P's from you. I need most importantly, I need a whole lot of prayer. I need a whole lot of people to walk. I need a whole lot of people to pray. I need a whole lot of people out there talking about us. And I need a whole lot of pockets. I've got checks as small as $3 and as big as a whole lot of money. But I need your support. I will win this election because I ask people all the time, are you happy? Do you think it's right that your property taxes go up even though your tax rate doesn't go up because your appraisals go up? They say no. Do you think it's right that people come into this country illegal and get legal benefits? People say no. Do you think it's right that you should have permanent increases in sales tax, increases in gasoline tax, a state payroll tax? They say no. Based on those answers, I fully intend to be here next year about this time as your next state legislature. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.